Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. Choose a starting position. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So you don't want to go right in there as colliding with another object. So you want to bring it just a little bit closer like that. And you can see here on the right hand side, it's got all the instructions right there. So I didn't even need to go and press keypad G to go and find out what was going on with that. And if I bring that one up like that, it does actually bring it up at the right sort of point there in order to make these things work. So I'm going to bring that one up there like that. Just over to the top. It'll connect in if I click to build there, despite the fact that I've raised it. So I want to raise it over to there. And then I want to raise it over to there, and then I want to lower it back down so that the end point can reach back down to the bottom again, and that's going to come down there like that. So there I've got a bridge up over the other conveyor belt, and I have already tested this. You can build multiple conveyor belts, one on top of the other in a long line, so you can have like, well, you can certainly have two, one directly above the other running back through. Something you can also do in Factorio, not Factorio, sorry, Satisfactory, by the way. I did that in Satisfactory, and it's quite a cool thing seeing the multiple layers, bringing the different materials down through. So I'm actually quite pleased that that is able to be done in this one as well. It just, something about it looks quite cool when it's fully operational. So we'll pop that into there, and I've got the circuits coming out. And they're traveling along that belt, and then we're going to have another belt, and this one's going to come out on this side just to try and keep things a little bit compact in here. And I've run out of actual belts that I've got, so I'll just drop that one in there. I'll double click on here. I can make 15 of these. Right, I need to right click on that one there. Right, produce. So I can make 10 of them. Oh, I need to go and get more ore. I need to get some more iron ore, or at least have some more iron plates so that I can go and build some stuff. And then we'll go in here and we'll put that one in. So that brings everything out. We should, in a minute, start actually making conveyor belts. I want to bring them into here. How you doing? It's F. Yeah, it's still making the background bits. I tell you what, while I was doing, and you can run through the belts. You don't have to jump over them, and that. Like, I can't begin to tell you how much I actually really love the fact that that's even a thing. It just seems to be such an awesome idea, that does. I'm going to... Right, oh, I need to have... Why have you done that, then? Ah, right, I didn't have my inventory open. Now, if you have your inventory open, though, and then you press shift-click, it will just remove the items and then pop them into your inventory. I've got a lot of copper that I'm carrying. Yeah, that should be fine. And I get rid of you as well. Okay, Matrix Lab introduction. We've already read about that. We've already seen what we want to see. Now I've got some belts. I can put that one over to there. Bring that round. Put you here and into the Matrix Lab like that. And now, look, we're actually making these things in here. I'm making the electromagnetic matrix, the science matrix in there, which is awesome. It's fantastic. We're building more stuff. And I just love that we're building all of these different things. What do you need? It's literally one of each. It is just one of each. That is very, very cool. After doing that, though, I'm going to need another Matrix Lab. So I'm going to go with that one right there. Build you down there like that. And then once we've got that one built, the one thing I'm not sure of, I don't know if it works. I don't know if you can connect one lab directly to another with one of these machines right here. So that's what I'm about to find out now. You can stack these one on top of the other. I think that is just for speeding up various different processes. Now, if I drop that one there, am I able to drop in between the two a sorter like this? If I go like this, one there, that's too close. Right, so it doesn't let me do that. Go to you, can't do it like that. I've got to press the dismantle bit like that so that it does actually work. We'll go back into research and we'll have the lab. So if it won't go up close like that. I'll bring it out by one space like that. And I'll drop it in here and we'll see if that makes it work. So then I can go to logistics and I can go to the sorter and I can drop one here. And I can drop one here. And it does actually travel between the two. That is fantastic. And then in here, I want research. I don't want it to do anything else. Now, I got no power in this one, but it does have the power in the other one, and it brings them across. So I'm already bringing across the matrix cubes in there. This is brilliant. Right, we've got our first full round of automation in there. I do just need to have a Tesla coil out over this side so that I've got power on that matrix lab right there. And if we take a look, you can't zoom right in, but you can go and have a look at all these different things in here. Now, that matrix lab in there, I've got 10 of those stacked up and waiting. And in here, I have got 10 stacked up in there and waiting. It's because I'm not doing any research. So we now are able to go and start doing some research. We've got those up there. We will start next with fluid storage encapsulation right there. Activate, and I'll let that start going through. So I've got 48 that it wants. I can use inventory items. I don't need to use inventory items anymore. I've got them all in here, and this is doing the research. Now, I believe the way this works, I go in there, and I produce one more of those. We'll let that one build. It's making glass there. We'll let that one build, and then as far as I know, if I stack this, one on top the other, I think this one possibly makes them... Oh, it makes them at the same speed that it uses them up, which is interesting to note. But yeah, if I was to take that one and I click that one on top like that, and I go like that, 60 hash per second. Right. Are you... You're doing your stuff up there. This one down here. Shared research progress. Contribute 60 hash per second. That one contributes 60 hash per second. This one up here is used up all of the matrices that it's got. This one down here is using its matrices. This one over here is building them, and that's building them slowly. So that's good. It does work. That's absolutely fantastic in there. Problem that we've got is that it doesn't quite... That doesn't make them fast enough for two of them to use, so we would need to have a second one of these building these things. I wonder if I can stack another one on top so that all of this is going in and they're building, and then they're shipping them over here. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We've got fluid encapsulation technology, which allows transport fluids with conveyor belts, also can store excess fluid in a large capacity storage tank. I'm not really sure what fluids we go extracting just yet. But now if we have a look in here, that one has got 6. This one down here has got 9. So it's transferring them upstairs at the moment. No matrix. Only when matrix research is activated in the technology tree, matrix labs will start working. All matrix labs share on research progress. So yeah, the other thing that I wanted to find out was... This one, build another one. Can we put 2 of these together, building those, or have they got to be flat on the ground and have their various materials supplied to them? That's the big question that we want to ask ourselves right now. I'm going to put you up on there, right up on that platform. So now, let's go and have a look. It's chucking the stuff in quick, so it does look like it does actually work. They're both on 19 just there. That one up there. Right, that says 20 a minute in there. That one down there, well, it's 0 a minute at the moment. That one up there is saying 20 a minute, and it's busy working. Alright. I like this. And then we've got the matrix researchers in the bottom. So we go into here, we go high efficiency plasma control in there. I need another 50 of them, so I will activate that bad boy in there. And I've already started doing the research, and it's going through pretty quickly. So now we've got this coming through at a double rate. As long as these down here can keep up with it at a double rate, I think we're going to do alright. So there's our double stack. I love the look of this with all the lights and everything working away. I am very much aware that I'm a complete newbie at this game, so I am probably already making some serious errors when it comes to supplying different things, but at the moment it kind of looks like we're doing okay. Next thing on my list that I'm thinking about is satisfaction and demand, and the power grid is kind of looking like we don't have enough power, so we're going to want to be looking at expanding out that power grid a little bit. I'm also going to look here. We've got 13 logs left in that. I have got some crystals here. Research complete. You have mastered plasma control technology. Now you can build a wireless power tower for remote power transmission and charge mecha, and then you can continue to study crude oil extraction and refining based on this technology. Nice. Right. There is some extra bits. We've got production in here. It's not that. Power in here. I have got that one. Power transmission. Remote transmission facility. Can consume electricity from the power grid to charge the mecha. Alright. Quite sure how that works, but that requires an additional tech to make. Let's go and have a look in here. Have I got that additional tech in here? Components. Make that one. It's this right here. Plasma exciter. Plasma generated by the high power exciter can be used to extract and refine crude oil. So that, then I need a prism. I need glass. To make glass, I need stone. I have stone right here. Right, so I've got basic stone, and then I've got that stone. So we want to get an extractor set up to start making stone, so then we can start making those. And is there anything else that I really want to work on at the moment? I've also got a water pump in here. Used to directly extract liquid resources. Can collect sulfuric acid from the sulfuric acid ocean. Wow, sulfuric acid ocean? Seems a little bit drastic. There's nothing else new here at the moment, so we're going to start off with setting up stone extraction and storage. I got stone right here, so we may as well do it on this bit right here. We go to gathering. I've got one mining machine. I will use one mining machine for a minute, as that's how many I've got. Whiz you round over there like that, and that's too close. Glides with an object, so I'll bring that one back there. I'll set you up right there like that. Perfect. Okay, then I need another Tesla tower. I don't have enough. So I want Tesla towers in here. 1, 2. I'm gonna make 9 Tesla towers. You know, I also want wind turbines, don't I? So we're gonna make 10 wind turbines like that, and we're gonna plonk all of those down in a minute. Another thing I want to do is I want to go into research. So I've got plasma extract refining in here. Accelerant Mark 2, Mark 1. That's coming soon. That's tech that's not even in the game yet. We've got thermal power over here. Facility use combustible materials such as coal to fuel generate electrical energy. Ooh. That only requires 30. I'm able to just do that. Activate. Right. That'd be quite handy because I've got coal here, here, and here. I mean, there's plenty more around the planet, but yeah, it's fairly close by. So let me go there and pop down a Tesla coil just on that one. That's now extracting stone right there at a fairly reasonable rate. Although if you look in here, we're only on, yeah, we're barely supplying all of it. We don't have full supply on here, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's bring a line out there like that. Then we will go here to storage. I go there, and I will build. I'll build another 5 storages then. We will do it like that. Thermal power research complete. Excellent. We can now go and do that. So I just went and made 10 more wind turbines. And now it turns out that I could probably just go and plonk down a thermal power station. We can do it like that instead. Might make life a little bit easier for us. Let me go and put a storage down. You're still building, aren't you? Right. No, you're actually now building that one. That's good. So I'll drop you right there. And then I'll get logistics. Pop that one in. And that one out. You haven't got power. So I'll give you a little bit of juice over here. There. Ideal. Right, that is extracting stone. I've then got a large field of wind turbines over here that I want to go and do something with. So we're going to go and put down even more wind turbines a minute. Except that I kind of want to... I don't want to get too close to these. I can't go and build anything in the middle of there. But I still want to keep this on a nice... perfect grid. So like the grid bit is going to be here like that, and then over there, and then down this way into there, and possibly come in a complete square all the way. I got another 4 of these, so I'm going to get one over there. There's 1, and that'll be 2. Where's that one going to go? 3. Oh, right. Now, I'll be careful with that one. And that's 4 right there. I'd actually like to have 2 more, just to, like, make up that little square on there. So let me go here into the grid, and I'll get rid of that a second, and then I'll go into here. Knock that back down to 2, just like that. Make them, and then we can just fill out just the last little tiny bit of that grid. There's one of them being made right now, and then we'll have it. There we go. We've got the second one come up as well. So I'm going to drop that one in there. I'm going to drop that one in there. There. That is an absolutely beautiful grid. I love the look of that. That is absolutely amazing and fantastic and perfect and wonderful. And I'm going to ignore... See, I'm not going to ignore the coal. I'm going to start extracting the coal that is over on this side. So I'll go there into gathering, and I'll take this one. I'm going to get 2 extractors, 1 and 2, working. I get them building so that then we can have those for extracting coal. I'll have 1 over here. Let's turn you round so that I'm... Yeah, where am I going to be mining? If I go in there... Right, that's missing out a bit out on this side. Go up there. Back a bit. Right, that'll get that little bit up there, and then if I come in here and drop that one down there, I've then got another big chunk of it over this side. So I've got quite a fair slice of this, and then I can bring you in over here. Now, 2 belts coming together, I've no idea how that works, and I don't know how much power anything takes on here. I'll bring you there and round, and then that one's going to come up to here. Not power, sorry. I don't know how much coal the new power generators take. These. Right, thermal power station. Use combustible materials such as coal, fuel... As fuel to generate electrical energy between the energy output and calorific value of the consumed fuel has energy efficiency. Energy efficiency, this is 80%. 2.16 megawatts of power to make one of them. I've got one right here. I can drop that one down over here. And that one is going to go there, thermal station. Now, I haven't got another one. I'm just going to have to stick with that one.
A thermal power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you want it to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
Right, well, what is a sufficient power supply? That's a big question. How much can we put in here? So I'm going to drop 1 inserter into there. It's not an inserter, it's a sorter, but, you know, same thing. And I'm instantly producing 2.16. So... 1 of those is more than enough to throw in all of the coal that we need. 1 coal mining machine up there is more than enough to do everything that we could possibly want. And I've now got a power grid that is supplying potentially just under 10 megawatts, and I'm using 2. So we don't need to worry about power for quite some time now. Rid of that wind turbine bit. Which means that now I can focus on our next bit. I've run out of power here myself, and I'm not recharging just for a second. Although we will be. I've got the stone. I got that stone over there. I've taken care of the power supply issue, so I don't need to worry about that at all. I'm going to go back into the tech tree up here. We've got smelting purification up there. I've got plasma. It's the electromagnetic drivers, the last one on this layer that we've got in here. So I can get those 50 in there researching. And then we'll have a look at a couple of the perks before we go and do extra. But it's the stone in here that we want to deal with next. I've just altered a couple of the sounds a little bit. We've still got the music going on in the background, but I just brought down the sounds of the machines a bit, plus the ambient background noise, which I think is just going to improve things a little bit for us. Anyway, we want to get this stone up and running. I've got no fuel left in the fuel chamber right here, so I've got some wood that we can drop in like this. And a bit of plant matter right there. But no, what I was actually thinking is it would probably do us a bit of good if we did have some coal up and running, and using that to supply fuel for this dude. Now, obviously, we've got the new, there's this new recharge thing that we've got right here, which is this one, connect a supplier work consumption idle. Remote transmission facility can consume electricity from the power grid to charge the mecha. Now, I'm curious about that. So, you can put coal into the mecha, basically. You can go and put a whole load of coal in there if you want to, and that certainly makes things a little bit easier. But I'm kind of wondering if I want to do that, and how much I actually want to do. There's various different options. I mean, I think we'll leave it for a second. We won't go putting any coal into this one, and we'll see if we can actually build up and get this other thing working first. So in order to do that, I need to be able to make stone, just ordinary stone like that, which is one machine that we'll need onto this one. We've got glass, which is 2 bits of stone, and that turns into the glass. And then we've got the prism here, which is 3 bits of glass that turns into the prism. And then we've got the plasma exciter over there, which is prisms and bits of metal. We've also had that one now finish the electric motor. We've got 3 of those that we want. We've got several of those that we're going to want to make. So we need to have more stuff coming up for that, and now you're starting to get an idea of the complexities involved with running everything in here. Pretty much the same as any other type of game like this that we go and play, these factory games. And yes, I love them. I absolutely love them. So we're going to start working our way through and seeing what we can make happen here. So we'll start off with production in here. We will go with an assembling machine. I've got one right there. I'm going to drop that assembling machine in there. Then I'm going to open up our buildings in here, and I'm going to make me another assembling machine. I'm actually going to make a couple of them, because I'm going to need several. Now, I can't go and make me any circuit boards or any more gears, because I've only got 9 bits of iron ore and no bits of metal. So, the next thing that I want to do is rush off back this way. I can't fly yet. You can eventually. You can fly. So, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to take 36 of them. And so, it's not quite the full stack. And then I'm going to get 3 stacks of those, because, well, quite frankly, we're going to be using a lot. I think I will take another stack of these there, so I've got a full stack, and then, a couple of little part bits. Right, so I got several of these in here now. That'll keep us going for a bit. And let me just get rid of that one. Like that. I've already got enough copper. So now, when I press F and I go into here and I click on that one, I've got the ability to make 19 of these, should I so desire. I've got 2. I'll make 1 more for a minute. I've got the storage there for the stone. I'm going to need more storages for a few other items. And I'm looking here at storage. I got 4 of them, plus I got a storage tank in there. So I don't need to worry about any more of them for a minute. Let's go and have a look over here. Right, conveyor belts. I do want more of them. We're making stacks of 10. So if I make 4 lots, that's 120 belts. That should be enough to keep me going for a little bit. This one right here. So the stone is going to come off of that, and it's going to run into that machine right there, assembly machine. I'm going to pick a recipe. Wait, where's the stone? Oh, I know where the stone is. Right, well, prisms, gears. Wait, what? Well, that makes no sense. Components, I want to be able to make that. Made it. Oh, smelting facility. Glass is smelting. This one here is the assembler. Ah, right. So, well, we need smelters for that. I didn't actually realize that. So, I want to go in here, and I want... Well, I'll start off with 2 smelters. I'll go like that, and we'll make 2 of them so that we're not overdoing it. And if I get rid of both of those a minute and pop them back into storage, I've got a load of belts now coming up. This is just like the last few, so I'm going to run the belt along that way a little bit, and then I'll be able to pop 2 smelters down in here and go into production in here. And then I just want to have a look at this one a minute, and I'm just quickly hand crafting a couple of those bits. Right, I've already got a smelter already, so I can go and use that one. Pop you in there, so I'll put 1 there like that, and then I'll leave a little bit of a gap, and I'll pop another one down like that. I then want to go here in logistics, and this one is going to go into the middle and pop into there, and I'm going to do the same. We're going to pop that one into there. So you over this side, that's more like it. I want stacks of stone in there. This one over here, I want the glass going into that one, and I'm also going to need a bit of power for you. So I'll put a Tesla coil machiney thingy-bit-jiggy over there. Like that. And then I'll come back over this way. So I'm going to bring a belt out of the back of this building. And bring a belt out of the back of both of these buildings. So I'll put 1 there like that. And then I'll do another one there like that. And pop those out there. Then we will take 1 of these sorters and pop that one out. Do another one over there and pop that one out. And then I will go with... Now, this is glass and blocks of stone. I'm going to have storage for both of these. So I will do 1 there, and I will do 1 there. And then I will take logistics, and I will pop 1 in, 1 out on that belt, and I'll do the same over here. 1 in, and then 1 out on that belt. So I've got stone loading, I got glass loading, and then I got a load of stone coming in over here, and I think the other thing that we want here is to get a bit more of this stone coming in. Now, I'm not sure how to connect in an additional belt. We might just be able to run one into the other. We're going to find that one out in a minute, because it's not something I've done before. Mining machine in here. I need to make a couple of those, just so that we've got a spare 1 or 2. And it's got 1. There we go. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you'd like to help support the channel, then please check out the affiliated links in the description down below. There's one for Nitrado, who supply gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. There's also Fanatical, who sell a lot of different computer games. If you use the link and also that code in the description, you will actually get a small discount applied to you, and I earn a commission on anything you buy. So you are supporting me by supporting your own gaming habit. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.